choice of holes, and an elevation, 1,700 yards, will play even longer than that. A nice, good score out here.
That's good. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, not close, but not bad either.
You can always make the odd 20-footer, and that's exactly how far they are away.
Frank, I thought that was in. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Could use this one. This is for par. Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Now on the tee at the par 3 second, it's a long one. This will require a pure strike. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Well, that's how you play the game. Right there.
Second. Sneaking into contention here with that birdie.
Top 15 now on the leaderboard. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo, back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs. And this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in two. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
And it makes the green in regulation. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top 10.
And we pick up action at the fourth. A couple of birdies already on the card. Still early, Frank, but we've seen some solid play.
This is exactly how you want to start the first round of the tournament, Rich.
So another good result, playing this one as it should be played, right down the middle, in the fairway. Chance to get it close here. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure. That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Now at the fifth here at Lighthouse Point, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
When you stand on this tee, Rich, you don't see any fairway bunkers, but be careful. It can certainly fool you. The goal really with the Cliffs course is to find fairways.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he really moved that one. 320 yards and in the fairway. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This one's looking good. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Very impressive and on the move right now. Par 3/6 is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That's well played. Places it about 10 feet out for birdie. Starting to pile up the birdies. 5 under par for the tournament. Now, Frank, we all love the shorter par 4s.
There's so many decisions to be made here at 7. If you look at the scorecard, it's not very long, but when you start to flash your driver down that right side, you'll notice that fairway gets very narrow. So the decision is really that's the prudent play or not. From there, it's just a short iron in, and you should be looking at birdie.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Settles in over the putt. After that birdie, we have a brand new leader on top of this leaderboard.
Deservedly so.
Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It is only 165 yards.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank missed the green off the tee.
Yeah, but this is certainly a tricky little shot coming up here at the par 3.
Yes, he's holed it, Frank.
Unbelievable. From that distance.
Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult three-shotter than what you were anticipating.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Into the tall cabbage, that ball is swallowed up. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that lie.
I didn't think that was doable, really. This is an awkward length. Oh, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. That birdie looked like a sitter. Now par.
Par bid here. so has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. Setting up to start the back nine here, and if it's anywhere near as good as the front nine, Frank, he'll be very happy with his score at the end of the day.
Yeah, the hardest thing right now is to just keep doing the same thing without focusing on the score. Oh, I liked that.
That is just a beautiful shot. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That one is well off target. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Nice approach shot. They'll be happy with that. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Just misses. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
That's where we start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes for the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club, or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
I like the looks of this one. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That is a cross-country putt right there.
Up and over the ridge. That's a seagull.
Moving on to the 12th hole now. Par 4, 439 yards. So, Frank, a perfect lie right here, and now this gives him a chance to take the next step, which is get after this hole location.
Yeah, so many more options now, and basically it's just going to come down to club selection now. This is absolutely perfect. This is one where he can get a reward from.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par. And that's where the men separate themselves from the boys. That was just a beautiful bunker shot.
That's skill right there. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is.
Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
And he's made the green. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Solid par. Now at the par 3 14, Frank, you could make some big numbers on this golf course. I would think if you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You can see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green and to the right. That's obviously where they get all their irrigation water from. But there's enough green left of the flag here. That's really what you've got to be looking at, that front left section.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Eight under par, 4 to round. 15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pot bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron into a green that really the only problem is if you go long.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
This is a good-looking shot. How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now. 9 under for the tournament. And another fun hole here at Lighthouse Point. It's the last par 3 on the back 9 as we begin this closing stretch. 241 yards downhill, par 3 16th. This one has a chance to be close. Well, it's obvious he is in complete command of his golf ball right now. Standing over his birdie putt. Always like to get the double figures under par. 10 under already. 17th hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
Well, only the longest hitters can get here in 2. It's 2 big hits, that's for sure. S-shaped fairway, so if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you can still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch, and really great opportunity to get one back off the scorecard.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Frank, here we go again. Another shot from the rough.
Yeah, let's see if he learned his lesson. Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Now his 4th shot. And the solid play continues. Pretty good approach shot right there.
Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Well, at last we're at number 18, and Frank, I have really enjoyed this golf course. And now when you see the lighthouse in the distance, really makes it that much more special.
It is. The beacon will always take you home. And speaking of home, this finishing hole, it bends to the left. A good tee shot will somehow find the fairway and just leave you a short iron in. And, of course, you make 3 here, and then that smile's going to light up like a beacon.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.